Shalom. Brother Kabad back with another GMS lesson. GMS keep pushing. Before I go any further, I give all praise, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors for our apostles, elders, great millstone. Teach us His truth according to the Bible and rule well. And Shalom, not a sincere argument about the four corners of the earth, pushing His truth with diligence and sincerity and in charity. And Shalom. To all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well. You men, women, and children, don't feel like Shalom. Came across this article, it says you're already eating lab-modified food every time you hit a drive-thru. And there should be no such thing. All right, the Lord gave us the animals of the earth. Okay, the lawful ones at that, and the herbs of the field. Okay, but with dealing with the self-proclaimed so-called white man Esau Edom, he has to play God, right? He has to, say what the Lord said was right is wrong. It says, thinking you're grabbing a quick, natural bite from your favorite burger joint, think again. Whenever you order a Big Mac, a taco, or even a salad, chances are you're already eating bioengineered ingredients. And you'll never see them labeled that way. Okay. Let's look this up. It's not letting me highlight it for some reason. You know what? Fine, I'm gonna look it up another way. Is that stupid? Hold on. Cause I want to get that definition real quick. Okay, bio, B-I-O. Okay. Bioengineered, it says bioengineered food contains detectable genetic material that has been modified using laboratory techniques which cannot be achieved through the convenient breeding or found in nature, which is a lie. So pretty much Esau is tampering, right, with the foods. He is tampering with the foods, man. And, the scriptures say that, matter of fact, let's just get a quick precept. This is Ezekiel 4:12. And thou shalt eat, 12, point 1 and 13. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight. And so the Lord said we would pretty much be eating crap in these captivities, man. How much more the final captivity? It says, verse 13, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And once you started tampering with the food, all right, it's defiled. All right. It says, back in the article, it says, under current U.S. law, restaurants are exempt from disclosing bioengineered or genetically modified ingredients, meaning chains from McDonald's, Chick-fil-A can serve you modified foods without a hint on the menu. All right. And you wonder why we call this man the devil. All right. The deceiver. He is deceiving you. They don't have to tell you what's in these foods, man. They already told you that they're putting the juicy juice, all right, the sea ragamuffin inside of these fruits and vegetables and these different meats. But yet our people want to stay here. Let's get a quick precept. Maybe think about something. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. How can you get comfortable here and you're constantly, slowly being destroyed? And one of the major ways is through the food system. It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. Now let's get that definition of polluted. Let's get that definition of polluted. All right. It says polluted. It's an adjective. It says contaminated with a harmful or poisonous substance. That's what this current age does. All right. It poisons you Israelites and everyone in it, man. Let's see what else. It says, I'm going to jump down. It says, some chains like Chipotle have gone fully GMO free, but that's the rare expectation. For most fast food fans, bioengineering isn't a choice, it's the norm. This is the norm up under the captivity of these devils, man. This man is experimenting on any and everything that's going inside of your body. That's why we can't be comfortable here. That's why we got to seek for a righteous kingdom. All right? That's one of the things we fight. We're not just fighting because this man had us in hardcore captivity. All right, sold us throughout the four corners of the earth. No, it's deeper than that. We can't even eat God-given food, man, in the state that the Lord made it. You know? Let's grab one last one. Where we at? I'm looking for a quick precept. If I can't find it, we're going to end off on something else. Excuse me. But yeah, this is crazy, man. And, you know, like the apostles say, you shouldn't be eating McDonald's anyway. You should be eating these fast food anyway. But yet, you know, we're in this captivity. And sometimes it's hard to just, you know, sometimes you're tired. Shit, we get it. You break down, you got to grab something quick. But that shouldn't be the everyday norm. All right, because this man is looking to take us out, man. All right, let's end off on 2 Peter. I quoted this. And this is another reason why the Lord is going to destroy this man, because of what he's doing. This is 2 Peter chapter 3. The point I want is in 13. I'm gonna start at 10. Once again, the point I want is in 13. But the day of the Lord becomes a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Now, the heavens represent Esau, Edom, separate claims, so-called white man's rulership. And it's going to pass away in its upcoming World War III. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Everything you see is made of elements. The people, the trees, the buildings, you name it. The earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, right? Within these scriptures, your conduct should be how the Lord demands us to be, righteous to the best of your ability, fearing him, trusting in him, right? Because the Lord's going to come as a thief, man. And all those who have been watching amongst our people will get caught up in this wrath. Verse 12, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, where the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And, you know, righteousness is not being upheld in the earth because the wicked is ruling. And this is what happens when you have the wicked ruling. All right. You don't know what the hell you're eating. Your food comes from a laboratory. Okay. Comes from a laboratory, man. So we're fighting for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. So we can have a real burger. We can have, real corn. Nothing's been tampered with. Nothing's been, juiced up with some type of concoction that Esau has made up in a laboratory. And I wonder why everybody's jacked up. Anyway, that's all I have on that. Shalom.